during our administration, the 4 polytechnics were established and they got accreditation. And they actually had some students even graduate, which shows you it was a working polytechnic. The new administration here decided to collapse them. I have no idea why that was done, but it also shows you how much depth or how much knowledge they have of the ICT world today. Our opinions might differ, but there's no way you go in the world that ICT is not important, especially in education. At some point in time, we were even advocating that ICT became one of the subjects in WAEC, because as of today, in the 20th, 21st century, if you don't have a knowledge of ICT, you are not going anywhere, no matter what profession you're in. You're a lawyer and you cannot use a laptop to type your documents and stuff, you're going to have issues. A secretary, same thing. An engineer, AutoCAD to draw your drawings, everything is IT based now. And the idea of us putting those polytechnics together at that point in time was so that the children of Ogun State, the students of Ogun State, had an opportunity to establish themselves in the information communication technology world as of today, which also would give them a competitive edge with their peers in other states of the world, in other countries of the world. For a government to have come and shut that down, it's like dragging us back another 10 or 15 years. And it's so unfortunate that has happened. But be that as it may, I think the students themselves would probably be able to talk about it and plead that to be reestablished, because it's the future of the children that we're actually jeopardizing with that kind of move. Like, government is continual. So even if it starts at the 11th hour, it means that he has seen the importance of it. Looking at the importance of the future of the children, and hoping that the next government that would come on will also continue to make that run. If I remember correctly, most of these polytechnics had already started generating income for themselves. So it wasn't like they were really a burden to the government. Even as new institutions, they had quite a few students coming in there. And also, even though they were ICT polytechnics, we were able to put in some other general courses just to also establish, the polytechnic scenario in there as well. So it was not just ICT courses that were being run in there. There were other courses being run in there, but you had the ICT foundation and the ICT base. It's really unfortunate that that has happened. When I was head of ICT, we were assembling our own computers, just like Omatech and Xerox and the rest of them were doing, for the whole of the civil service. If I remember correctly, we did over 1,000 computers and laptops that were being used by the civil servants. We had a lot of training going on for civil servants on a regular basis, and it was a successful program. All the laptops that were being assembled and used were being done by staff of GICT. And we had students coming in from the polytechnics as well doing the internship in there. These laptops and computers were also repaired as needed, again by the students. As a matter of fact, Omatech came and did a partnership with us at that point in time. Yes, and we were working together with Omatech. As of today, what I know of ICT is literally dead. There's nothing happening there. All the training that are going to the Teaching Service Commission, Civil Service Commission, and all that, there's really nothing happening at the moment. So it looks like the government in power today just has no interest in IT, and it's really unfortunate because, like I said before, ICT is the base of the future. Your computers that you have, your cameras that you're using are computerized. So if you're not computer literate and you don't have that background, you're at the lower end of the cadre in any way in the world. like I said, it doesn't seem to be a priority for them. They're not interested in it. They spent their 4 years now, and from what I know of GICT, nothing has been done in 4 years. When I was running GICT, we were not even getting any stipend from government. We were generating enough income to pay our salaries. And everything we did was within house. There was no need to bring anybody from the outside. There was no need to bring... We had some Americans coming in the beginning to help us set up some centers. And whatever we did, we generated our own income, basically to look after us. So we're not dependent on government at all. We're doing private partnership with different firms like that. It is my only advice to the people of Ogun State is vote a different government. Vote a government that knows what they're doing. Vote a government that believes in ICT, believes in other things. And luckily for us, the tenure is almost over, just a few months away.